First off, I just want to say, if you don't have a Gen X friend, get one.
Get one.
Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, I just want to know, what difference does it make how many daddies she got for the kids? It doesn't make a difference. That's not the point she was making. The point she was making is you're a mother 24 hours. No, more than 24 hours. Like, you're a mother constantly. 36 hours at the end of the day, right? So daddies are daddies, and we're not taking away from dads. Yes, there's some good dads out there. She happens to have good fathers for her children as well. So my thing is, a couple of them, right? More than one. But at the end of the day, she still has good fathers. That's not the point she was making. So quit concentrating on how many baby daddies she's got. That's not what her video said. That's not what her video was about. Pay attention to her video before you get to in her comments talking about, oh, she got 4 different baby daddies. Stop. It's nonsense.
Facts.
Period.
Period.
Okay, hold up now. Hold up. Because we can't just skim past that like she didn't just say what she just said. I have to press play again. I have to press play again.
First off, I just want to say, if you don't have a Gen X friend, get one.
Get one.
Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, I just want to know, what difference does it make how many daddies she got for the kids? It doesn't make a difference. That's not the point she was making. The point she was making is you're a mother 24 hours. No, more than 24 hours. Like, you're a mother constantly. 36 hours at the end of the day, right? So daddies are daddies, and we're not taking away from dads. Yes, there's some good dads out there. She happens to have good fathers for her children as well. So my thing is, a couple of them, right? More than one. But at the end of the day, she still has good fathers. That's not the point she was making. So quit concentrating on how many baby daddies she's got. That's not what her video said. That's not what her video was about. Pay attention to her video before you get to in her comments talking about, oh, she got 4 different baby daddies. Stop. It's nonsense.
Facts.
Period.
Period.
Okay, alright. So I want to add some context to this conversation. So this was the woman who came on the internet a couple months ago, or maybe a month ago, and she was saying, oh, it's not fair. I'm tired of being a mother, day in and day out. I have to leave work to take care of my kids. I have to do all this stuff while the dads don't have to do anything. And I guess people were digging for more information because she said the dads, and come to find out she has 4 children with 4 different fathers, right? And let's just be clear. Okay, we're going to keep it real. We know that life, things happen, okay? Things do happen. Relationships happen. You can be married to somebody, get divorced, and get married again. And, in that marriage, that person wants to have children with you because they're raising, your kids from a different relationship. And so they want to be sure that they have children with you as well. And so maybe you'll accumulate another child or whatever, right? The list can go on. Okay, that can happen multiple times. However, okay, and your girl Rivah is going to keep it real with you. However, to say that there is no difference, to be kiki hee hee hawing, like it does not matter that there is a difference multiple times, and to act like there's no, it's the same thing as having 1 baby daddy if you have 4. That's where we gotta draw the line. Okay, now you're tripping. Okay, now you're bugging out because there is a difference. There's a huge difference. Okay, after the situation happened the first time, the second time, or the third time, like, you chose to put yourself into this predicament, right? And again, I have to say, too, that all single mothers are not created equally. There are a lot of different scenarios why people become single mothers or why people end up as single mothers. It could be that they're a widow. It could be that their, spouse is incarcerated. It could be so many different scenarios, right? So I want to make that blatantly clear. However, this just shows that this woman believes that she can do bad all by herself. Okay? To make a joke of it, to make a mockery of it, it just shows that she's focused more on herself, her image, or her self-esteem than she is focused on the bigger picture and how it's going to affect her children. Because a lot of people talk about, the different baby daddies and stuff from the woman's point of view, but it's very rare that people talk about the effects on the children. These situations have a lot of effects on the children because they're looking to their left at a sibling who only shares one parent with them. They're looking to the right at a sibling who only shares one parent with them. And that extra sense of identity within themselves, they do not have. When so-and-so gets to go with his dad for the weekend and you want to go because maybe your mom was married to him and you had a connection with him also, but technically that's not your daddy. And because they're not together anymore, he's only concerned about his responsibility and not all of the kids. It's hurtful. It's very hurtful. Excuse me. And a lot of the women don't think about that or talk about that or focus on that. They figure, oh, well, as long as each one of them are providing or as long as each one of them or whatever the case, she's saying that they're good fathers now, but she was complaining that it's unfair that she has to take the brunt of the responsibility. So obviously there is an imbalance. Maybe word got back to them and they didn't like how they were being portrayed and they told her to fix it. But from her initial video that went viral, okay, you were saying that you are carrying the brunt of the responsibility. And if you are complaining that you're tired, that you're annoyed, that you're frustrated, that you have to leave work, that you have to do this and that you have to do that, that would mean that you are stressed out from whatever situation you're in. Okay? Granted, being a mother is not easy. Being a parent is not easy. Mother, father, and nobody. Okay? Raising kids is not easy. But you're turning it into a situation that you're trying to deflect and be unaccountable for your actions. Instead of coming on here and being like, yeah, I do have 4 different dads. I may not have gotten it right or whatever the situation was the first, second, or the third time. But yeah, this is what it is. And I'm owning it. I did that. I shouldn't have done that. It doesn't make sense. Whatever it is. But yeah, that's just my reality. It is what it is. What can I do now? Like, owning it. Not saying, oh, come on, it's not that big of a deal. Get you a friend. You go into the homegirl, the sisterhood, for her to validate you and your decision making. It doesn't make sense. Of course, another woman is going to validate that mindset. Why didn't you bring a man to validate that mindset? You want to know why? Because a man wouldn't have said what your homegirl just said. She just a part of the sisterhood and want to fluff your feathers and make you feel good because you her homegirl and you make her feel good too. Talking about get you a Jen whatever friend. You fluffing her feathers, she fluffing your feathers, and y'all just sitting there fluffing together. Of course there's a difference. And if you have multiple people that you have to be in contact with to take care of whoever's child it is, you're going to be dealing and raising your kids out of frustration. And it's confusion. It's very confusing. There's a lot of confusion in that. There is. Okay? And again, things happen. Life happens. Situations happen. Okay? But who's brought into the world is strictly on the mom. If she decides that she wants to have those children. Okay? If you're pro-life and you decide that every time that you get pregnant, you are going to have children, there's other contraceptive methods that can be used and that are 99.9999% effective. That way you don't have to be in the decision-making process. Okay, that's first of all. Second of all, again, when it comes to the identity of these children, who they are, where they come from, who they spend the most time with, they need that balance. How are you going to be juggling everybody? Pick up time, schedule, this, that. And to say that 4 different, that not big of a deal, it's the same thing, is belittling the situation. And it's also telling other girls, yeah, so what? Have 4, have 5, have 6 baby daddies. Who cares? Do you, girl? And it's perpetuating this whole baby mama situation that we see just getting bigger and bigger and bigger over time. You know, back in the day when that song, you know, that's just my baby daddy. When that song came out, it was like, you know, obviously reality for some people, but also kind of like a joke. You know, like a jovial, happy dance song, funny song, whatever. And it's like, but now people are just grabbing that and like owning it. Like as the reality for real. And we have to change the cycle. We have to break the chains of the cycle. We have to change the narrative. We have to change the mindset of younger women. It's better. It would be better. You came on here talking about you tired and you this and you that and you blame the men. You know what younger girls need to hear? They need to hear you saying how hard it is. Okay? They need you talking about the real. Not blaming no man, not pointing the finger out elsewhere, not trying to make yourself seem like you're something. No, being real. It's hard having more than one baby daddy. Okay? If you would have came up here and responded instead of look at the giggling. Instead of giggling, just being like, listen, yeah, I do have that. And let me tell you something. It's not easy. Learn from me. Let me tell you. Instead of trying to seek validation. Sometimes we go through things so that other people don't have to go through it because they can hear, listen, learn, or whatever. Y'all be going through it and be dragging people in it with you so that you're not alone through the trial. You're not alone through the foolishness and through the drama. There's a difference. There's a difference. There's a strong difference. And to say, again, you know, the video was about her saying that she's this and she's that and all this kind of stuff. Okay, great. It's vastly different when you only have to keep up with one person. Or two. Not four. 4 different schedules. 4 different time frames. 4 different phone numbers. Like, it's crazy. But I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I really want to hear you guys' opinions. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.